It is Title Bowl in Orlando, Florida. This is the main event. PBA Tour Finals. Our continuing coverage of this unique first-time PBA Tour event. It'll end up with one bowler with a title and big prize money. Second of 5 shows after our first standings in Group 1. Jesper Svensson of Sweden, a 636 to lead the field, including 100 bonus spins for his 2-0 record. And in Group 2, E.J. Tackett, 2-0. with his 100 bonus pins as well. So Tackett, Svensson, the 2 undefeated bowlers after our first show. Now let's meet the 4 bowlers. Match 1, show 2. Here's our master of ceremonies, Dennis McCamery.
Hey, thanks, Dave. Welcome to Orlando, Florida at the all-new Main Event Entertainment. We're very excited to have the tournament here today. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet our first 4 players in the Main Event PBA Tour Finals. In Group 1, a 3-time PBA Player of the Year from New South Wales, Australia, Jason Belmonte. His first opponent, the 2015 PBA Rookie of the Year from Gothenburg, Sweden, Jesper Svensson. In Group 2, this player holds 7 PBA Tour titles, including 2 majors from Huntington, Indiana, E.J. Tackett. His first opponent is a 3-time World Bowler of the Year from Colchester, England, Dom Barrett. Those are your first 4 players in the Main Event PBA Tour Finals.
There's never been an 8-bowler format like this in PBA Tour television history, Randy. It's all about the total pinfall. 5 TV shows, first 2 round-robin play. And we've got Belmonte, Svensson, Tackett, and Dom Barrett. It's going to be fun to watch, Randy Peterson.
It's all about round-robin match play. It's all about winning and getting that 50 bonus spins. Huge.
Jason Belmonte gets us started. After a long trip from New South Wales, Australia. 4 hours to the airport, 16 hours in the air to Dallas, another 3 to Orlando. 30 hours in all. And ready to bowl in Orlando here today. And a 10-pin.
Excuse me, Dave. And going with urethane once again in his opening match on our last show. He started with urethane and lost to Sean Rash, 215, 237.
E.J. Tackett, we saw it a moment ago, fantastic in show 1, and continues the bliss to the rack to begin show 2 with a strike. Belmo, 10-pin, that's pair. 31-year-old Dom Barrett. English bowling star. Madison Lanes in Malden, Essex. England is home center. And a good strike, tripping out the 10-pin for Dom, our 3 seed, to get things started in this match.
He's only 53 behind E.J. Tackett. That's just 1 win.
Far and away our leader after show 1. Svensson, Swedish sensation, wow. Cuts through all 10. Only bowler over 600 pins in that first day, 636, 2-0 record. Barrett 511 pins, 1-1 record for him. In show 1, lost to Simonelli, beat Jones. All 10 down.
Players have learned something from the first telecast. They're trying to go straighter. And then they're all trying to beat this guy, averaging a smooth 268 for his 2 games last telecast.
He's the Iceman, taught by Randy, and he stays red hot.
Don't use that, that's mine. Or I'm going to start saying 60 feet to you know what.
Okay, it is trademarked. E.J. Tackett. What a start.
E.J. just kind of averaging a smooth 234, but it's been enough to pick up 2 big wins.
Belmo 1-1, 45 through 2 shows, or 1 show and 2 games. this show 2 for him. Attack it be Jones and Simonelli. He's locked in.
Well, if anybody's going to continue to curve it, it's going to be E.J. Tackett. The only time I haven't seen him curve it is when he uses urethane. He did use urethane in the doubles event in Portland, Maine, finishing runner-up to Svensson and Troop. Kyle Troop was amazing that day. In fact, both players just incredible in their big win.
Belmo, the only non-strike so far of all the bowlers. That was the first frame. He's got back-to-back jacks now. Everybody else has been perfect to start. So 1-1 for Barrett. Round robin play continues. Didn't like it. It was way high, 7-pin count.
Looked like he grabbed it and got it in. And when you're trying to go straight and you're a power player, that's never a good combination. Two groups bracketed, match play round robin. The players' next match will be a position round for these 4. Look out. Hard way.
Covers nicely, has a mark. And the way the bowling's going so far on this show, you got to stay clean open frames. Here's Svensson looking for the front 4, head-to-head with Belmo.
Just a unique, amazing, one-of-a-kind style right here, folks. Oh. Vicious ringing 7 for the tall Swede. Now Dom Barrett, another great, one of our great international players, stepping up. Much better.
Seven. Svensson wastes no time. Completely locked in. Again. EJ Tackett 2-0. Jones and Simonelli, victims so far. And player of the year, all 10 down. Stays red hot.
Boy, was that flush. Like all 10 pins pulled off the deck at the same time.
Top seed Belmonte gets some help on the 10-pin. Belmont told us yesterday he's been practicing late after the kids are asleep back home in Australia. Go to 11 o'clock at night, turn on the bowling center lights himself after everything's closed down. Blast the tunes and practice. EJ blast through 10 more.
It's like looks like EJ Tackett's driving a semi-truck through the 1-3 pocket on the last 2 shots. Perfect through 5. Watch this, folks. When this ball goes through the pins and it creates its own vortex. And a good shot by Dom.
Ever do that yourself? Go to the bowling center after everything's closed down?
No, they wouldn't.
There.
No, they wouldn't let me in.
That's not true. You're Randy Peterson.
Yeah, that didn't matter.
He's Randy Peterson, Hall of Famer. I'm Dave Bryant from the main event entertainment center here in Orlando. Randy, the Hall of Famer, I'm sure got into a bowling center or 2 after hours to practice.
I'm not going to say I didn't break into a few.
All 10 down for Belmo.
That was a long time ago, Dave. I was young.
Back to Barrett. Title so far this year in Munich, Germany. 5 for his career, 1 major. Last season, over $116,000 in earnings for Barrett. Svensson, a lot of earnings certainly for him in the future. Look at the ball velocity, ball speed, rev rate, just sawing it through the wood. From hoops to hockey, the diamond to the gridiron, the morning's most outrageous team has you covered. Don't miss Boomer and Cart, presented by Gillette Pro Shield. Weekday mornings at 6 Eastern on CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. We've seen almost nothing but perfection from Svensson, but you've seen a lot of his bowling when things aren't always going this well. If and when he does have problems, what's going wrong?
It's just ball reaction. I mean, when he can use urethane and get it to face up like that, you can't beat the guy. I mean, he's just amazing. And again, averaging just a smooth, cool 268. Lots more of the Iceman when we return.
How about that 7th hole?
I've never seen such deep rough.
Too bad about that flop shot, though.
You should see him drive.
The Main Event PBA Tour Finals on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by Main Event. Head for fun at Main Event Entertainment. Eat, bowl, play. By Barbasol. New Barbasol premium disposable razors with close shave technology. America's leader for a close, comfortable shave. And by the United States Bowling Congress, creating competitive opportunities at all levels as we build a future for the sport. Visit bowl.com for more.
EJ Tackett getting it done. Front 5 head-to-head with Dom Barrett. And now here's Randy Peterson with today's Track Tech Talk. More on Tackett's great game.
Thanks, Dave. Well, in my opinion, EJ Tackett's got a great swing. And this is what I try to teach all my students at home. It's all about swing direction. But this is one of the reasons why he's able to create so much power. We're going to take a look at his backswing now. Watch the direction of the backswing. See how it comes in this direction? Now watch what it does on the way down. It goes in that direction. What it does is it puts his hand to the inside part of the bowling ball. That's how he creates all that power. Remember, folks, pros work the inside part of the ball.
Good breakdown, partner. He has been red hot so far to begin show 2. Belmo looks for the 5-bagger, 6 frame, 9 spare. First frame, that's been it. The lone blip so far for him against Jesper Svensson. It's a great matchup.
A lot of strikes here in this opening match.
Another one in the books for Belmonte.
Started with that ring 10, and it's been 5 in a row ever since. But EJ Tackett gets up, and he's perfect. Looking to stay perfect. Just nasty backhand reaction by the squirrel, EJ Tackett.
Belmonte counters. Wow, the ringing 10 pin. Really good shot.
Remember, folks, the players are trying to get in position to capture that #1 seed in the stepladder finals. They'll only need 1 win to win their group. Those leaders right now, they're that man, EJ Tackett, and Jesper Svensson. EJ front 7 now, perfect.
Wow. Blistering the rack. I mean, they've got no chance. Facing EJ Tackett today. Belmonte, his hands full of the young Swedish star.
Just watching these players, it's just incredible how much power they're able to create, and they do it a couple of different ways. You got your two-handed style with no thumb. You've got EJ Tackett, who just explodes on it from the ground up, and then Dom Barrett, who bends the elbow and the wrist in the downswing. And the common denominator for all of them is power. Take a look at the 2015 PBA Rookie of the Year. the Iceman, Jesper Svensson.
6 titles already, 1 career major. Made 4 shows last year. Second of 2017. Now the PBA Tour Finals, and he is feeling it. Tom Barrett himself a major winner. All 10 down.
Now that shot versus the one where he went through the nose and left the 3-6-10 was online, but less hand. As long as he doesn't grab it and try to give it some extra revs at the bottom, he can play that down and in line.
2016 TOC champ, youngest player ever to win that event at 20 years old. Svensson. Sizzling, scintillating Svensson continues. I think the Iceman's got legs. It's going to stick.
Just fun to watch. I mean, when he's got it, it all looks the same.
Wow.
25 of 29 strikes thus far for Jesper Svensson.
In this game total between the 4. 26 of 30, and we just keep rolling on here with this outstanding bowling from Orlando. This is fantastic to watch.
Jesper's only missed 6 times in 2 games and 8 frames.
How about that?
6 shots he has not struck on.
Belmo tries for his 6th strike of this game. And has it.
Trying to hang. They've got a lot of ground to move up, though, in Group 1. Belmonte 151 pins behind Jesper Svensson.
Tackett, can he stay hot? You better believe it.
Yeah, he got away with that when he mauled on it. He jumped all over that shot. And it's the front 8.
Take a rerun.
8 in a row to start this game for E.J. Tackett. How about it?
What's that?
You don't see him loft it very often, and that time he jumped on that one a bit, but hey, it's not how, it's how many.
There's a $10,000 pool here at the PBA Tour Finals to be shared among those who roll a 300 game on TV. We might have our first with E.J. Tackett, the front 8. Second of 5 shows leading us to a PBA Tour title in Orlando. Frame.
Carry.
Yes. It carried all right. All 10 down for Belmo to even things up in his foundation frame. Great match there. Tackett Barrett continues. EJ has another one. Front 9. Inching closer to perfection.
Well, if you don't like entertainment, you don't like striking, well, you won't like watching this show. But right now, these players are on fire. No matter what Jason Belmonte does, though, he cannot shut out the Iceman. Jesper can strike out 9th and 10th for 279. Max score Belmonte 269. Gotta have it. High flush for the tall Swede. This is an absolute strike fest. Tom Barrett still has a possible 277, could lose by 23 pins.
That frame tries for a 6-bagger to stay close. Rips out the 10, another strike. And Tom Barrett to cut into the lead.
Some of the biggest scores that I've covered in a long time on the PBA Tour, right in front of you. Jesper Svensson, 2 more, and he shuts out Belmonte to extend his lead in Group 1.
That's what he needs. There's one. What a look he's got from that left side. Dynamite 2-hander. Barrett answers in the 1-3 pocket.
It's quite possible that Jason Belmonte could have the low game in this round with 269. This to shut out Belmonte.
And to go 3-0 to begin the round robin match play. He's done it.
Wow.
Nothing but sawdust is left.
That will all but lock up the #1 seed in Group 1 for Jesper Svensson. 268, 268, and now possible 279.
Wow. Red hot through 2+ shows for Svensson.
Well, Don will be in the 260s, but all EJ needs now is a mark in the 10th. Actually, just needs good count, I think. 9 on the first ball. EJ Tackett wins. And, of course, any mark. Just filthy. Jesper Svensson, 279. Not a whole lot you can do about that.
All right, come on.
266. Barrett bowls well. Thelmo wrapping things up. Not much you can do against Svensson's excellence.
Everybody on the side of Group 1 now fighting for second in terms of positioning for the stepladder finals.
One more shot.
EJ Tackett looks for a 10th in a row here. Trying for a perfect game. Getting closer.
EJ looking to extend his lead in Group 2. 2 more for perfection.
Tackett 2-0. Group 2. Svensson now 3-0. Group 1. Belmo. Finish up strong. Leaves the 10-pin.
Solid game, though, Dave. 2 ringing 10s and then the flat 10 there for 258 with a spare.
Number 11 for EJ. Yeah! 11 straight.
Almost leaves a stone 9.
But didn't, and 1 ball away from a perfect 300 game. Almost got his 10-pin. This was close, Randy.
I think the wind knocked the 9 over as the ball went by it.
For a perfect game. No! Doesn't get it, leaves the 4-pin. And a 299 game for EJ Tackett. Drama in Orlando. Well, fans appreciate a tremendous effort. 1 pin shy of a perfect 300 game, but he's 3-0 in round robin match play.
A little aggressive. Look at the ball track between 3rd and 4th arrow. Breaks loose right at the end and comes up just a pinch high, leaving the 4.
That's tough, but he's 3-0, and he gets 50 more pins for another victory, as does Svensson. Both looking good here in Orlando, Florida. Jesper Svensson, unbeatable, 279, 258 over the former 3-time Player of the Year, Jason Belmonte. EJ Tackett, a near perfect 300 game at a 299. He's undefeated as well, 299, 266 win over Dom Barrett. Ryan Simonelli, star from Cheektowaga, New York, and Tommy Jones, longtime star from South Carolina, a pair of crafty veterans, used a couple of tournaments in 2015 as a springboard to their success over the last 2 years. That's the subject of today's Ebonite Flashback. 2015 was a big year for both Tommy Jones and Ryan Simonelli on CBS Sports Network. Jones broke his streak of 7 years without a title on U.S. soil with his victory at the PBA Bear Open Finals during the 2015 PBA Summer Swing. Jones won 4 straight matches on the challenging Bear Oil pattern on his way to the title. The 16th of his great career, knocking off Brad Angelo, Jason Belmonte, Bill O'Neill, and the legendary Norm Duke along the way. Ryan Simonelli won his 4th career title, his first major at the 2015 Bowmore AMF US Open. The top-seeded Simonelli led the field by 461 pins to earn his spot in the finals, and his success continued over into the title match against England's Dom Barrett, who had climbed the stepladder into the finals. As the only left-hander to make the US Open cut, Ryan held a 4-pin lead heading into the 10th frame, needed 2 strikes in the final frame to seal the deal. Both Jones and Simonelli have used these victories in 2015 as a catalyst towards their success over the past 2 years. Short stats since 2015, 57 events, 3 titles for TJ, 5 championships through the 2017 USBC Masters for Ryan Simonelli. They're set to match up. Show 2 here on CBS Sports Network for the Main Event Entertainment Center in Orlando. Round robin match play continues right after this from the City Beautiful. Back in the Main Event Entertainment Center in Orlando. Svensson and Tackett, big wins beginning show 2. Let's beat the next 4 bowlers here with our master of ceremonies, Dennis McCamery.
Let's meet our remaining 4 players in the main event PBA Tour Finals. In Group 1, with 2 PBA Tour titles, including 1 major from Austin, Texas, Anthony Simonson. His first opponent is a former PBA Player of the Year from Montgomery, Illinois, Sean Rash. In Group 2, he won the 2015 U.S. Open, representing Cheektowaga, New York, Ryan Simonelli. His first opponent is one of 5 opponents to win both Rookie and PBA Player of the Year from Simpsonville, South Carolina, Tommy Jones. Those are your players in the starting field of the main event PBA Tour Finals.
We are ready here. Randy Peterson, Simonson, Rash, Simonelli, and Tommy Jones. Round robin play continues. Svensson and Tackett have made their statements already in show 2. We'll see who stands up in the next 4.
Well, the good news for Ryan Simonelli, as we'll see right after Simonson throws his shot, is Ryan does not have to follow Jesper Svensson on that left pair of lanes. At least not this game.
And that should make a difference.
Well, I think it's a big advantage for him in this match.
Simonson gets us started. High there and leaves with 3-6. Simonelli from outside Buffalo. All 10 down.
Although Ryan did have a nice look once he moved in just a little bit.
Whoa. Riffs on 2 pins there, open frame early.
Sign's a little scary. I wanted someone to not have a frame as bad as him.
Oh, you can't beat my bad frame.
He is certainly not want to start like that. Referring to the last show where Sean Rash had 4 and none. Tough start. Tommy Jones
That's
just
a
leaves a
tricky
double wood. Could have been worse. 2-8.
That's not good.
Tommy's still looking for his first win.
Y'all ain't gonna see strikes like last match.
As is Simonson.
Shooting exhibitions. But me.
11 career titles. 12 years on tour from just outside Chicago, Montgomery, Illinois. Tommy Jones covers nicely.
Bonus.
Bonus. Tommy Jones, the elder statesman of this group, 38 years of age. Sean Rash, 34. Simonson 20. And Ryan Simonelli 31. Gosh, I remember when I was 31.
Remember that far back? It was a long time ago.
I do.
Got more than 4, baby.
He's feeling better. Jones 18 titles. Tops among the PBA main event tour final field, and this is a very tough spare coming up. Wow.
2, 4, 8, 10.
10. Yeah, Randy. How's he going to do it?
I'll show you here in a sec. Look at Simonson.
Simonson, a little footwork issue. But he's okay. He does strike.
He's still standing. Going to get the ball over here. Throw that pin into the 10, and you're good. You got to throw a curve at it. Throw the 2-pin over. A little bit lighter on the 2-pin, and he makes that.
Good 6-bagger. Good 6-bagger.
Instead, 8-10 up. Open frame for Tommy Jones. Well, Simonson going to respond. Tough start. Young two-hander didn't like it, looked away. Avoided the baby split, and just a single pin spare conversion coming up. Simonelli, 7 tours on title. Titles on tour for him. Total of 70 in the field here at the main event. Simonson takes care of the mark, 18 majors. Jones leads the way with 18 titles. Simonelli, the 1 major U.S. Open championship. Best finish this season for Ryan, 11th. At the mainquarterly.com Mark Robb Coleman doubles event. He bowled with Sean Rash.
Nice.
Pin. Tommy Jones, one big South Carolina fan. Much chagrin that Clemson won the national championship in football. Arch rivals.
He didn't like that? He wasn't rooting for Clemson and Dabo?
Never would root for Clemson.
And Dabo? Come on.
Do that.
How do you not root for Dabo?
Tommy had a few choice words about the Clemson program and Dabo in our meeting with him yesterday. Ten-pin has the spare. Sean didn't like it. Ring 10-pin, pretty good shot actually. Ball reaction down lane, 10-pin up.
Six goes around the 10, and it's a ring 10. Sean Rash.
Fourth frame for Tommy Jones. Nice high flush strike for Jones. Rash converts his spare. It's a high five from his young daughter.
No pins. I had no pins.
And Ryan Simonelli needs 10 fresh pins up. We saw Sean Rash's wife Sarah, daughter Kaylee a moment ago. Here's Simonelli, nice lead, fourth frame. Looks for the front four. Which he has. Punches all 10 down into the pit. Great shot from Ryan Simonelli.
Simonson's had an adventure the last couple of shots.
And the round robin so far, 0-2 for the youngster.
I think it's the one thing that he struggles with
Close.
is when he really tries to throw it hard. You can see him coming up and out of it at the foul line. He's getting up on his toe on the slide shoe.
Third match for Simonelli. Beat Barrett.
I don't know, man.
First match. Lost E.J. Tackett in game 3. 227-200. 4-pin. Pretty strong looking shot from Simonson's got to get going here, Randy.
On back-to-back 4-pins on that left lane. A guy that's got to get going is TJ. And
Frame looks for a double here.
He's got a little softer with that shot. It came around the corner. Going to go out on a limb and say he's not real happy.
Right now, losses to Tackett and Barrett so far for TJ.
Tommy lost to Barrett in the 10th frame. Could have shut him out.
6th frame looks for a turkey. 36. Has that. He's a good look into the 1-3 pocket. Sean Rash has all 10 down. 1-1 after show 1. Beat Belmo in the first game.
Sorry, we've shot more
Main
spares.
event Tour Finals.
It's close. It's 46, 42.
Lost to Svensson 268-217 in his second game.
You can see where the players are getting that bowling ball into that third arrow and trying to go a little bit straighter, sometimes around second arrow, but pattern right there, just inside second arrow.
Strike for Rash. Head-to-head with Simonson. Sean feeling better about his game. Simonelli's off to a great start, head-to-head with Tommy Jones as well.
Dave, you know what my kids got me for last Father's Day?
What's
They
that?
got me a T-shirt that said "World's Greatest Dad," semifinalist. Let's take a look at the old pattern and how it's been breaking down. We'll do it after Anthony Simonson throws his shot. But Simonson trying to get back into this match, 30 down.
Better shot. They hit on the 10. And a good effort for Simonson.
Simonelli perfect through 5. Oh!
And not get that hit he wanted, number 7, so it stays up. Perfect game opportunity. Ends there for Ryan Simonelli, but still, outstanding bowling so far. Simonson looks for the double.
Oh, almost leaves a
I
pocket.
really like bowling
7-10.
on this lane.
He doesn't.
Simonelli has his 7.
He doesn't like that lane.
Not too much, does he?
He does not like the left lane, and I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
He hasn't struck on it yet. Open in the first, 4-pin third, 4-pin fifth, and now a 10-pin.
Simonelli.
Nice shot.
Good looking shot. 7 goes down late. Now Randy would
I
do.
promised. Here you go. You can see the ball track right here. The players are using on the right side of the lane. Just inside second arrow.
While Randy's breaking that down, Sean Rash strikes. And now it's Jones. 7th frame. Looks for the 4-bagger. And cut the lead to 25 pins head-to-head with Simonelli.
Look how deep Tommy is.
Way high. 3-pin.
He's tried going straight. He's tried curving it a little. Now he's trying to curve it a lot. And he just doesn't have a ball reaction that he likes. Remember, the lanes are rolled 42 feet in length, perfectly symmetrical, side to side, exactly the same. A little more action on the right side of the lane than the left. Good shot for ring 10. So you're going to get a little bit more breakdown, a lot quicker transition on the right side of the lane. Svensson on the left side is using urethane. Simonelli's using the reactive, the two southpaws. But with every shot thrown, the oil pattern changes.
All right.
Checks the footwork. Takes care of the mark.
That could have hurt.
Luckily it didn't. And 10-pin stand for Tommy Jones.
Our upcoming match is going to be position round for Group 1. Jesper Svensson with a big lead.
Trying to get there.
Svensson and E.J. Tackett undefeated through 2 games. 1 and 2 leaders. And Tommy Jones runs that one off.
He's probably going to get another ball.
Yep.
Simonson looking for his first strike on the left lane. There it is.
Finally, left lane strike for the youngster. That's got to feel good.
I did it.
Simonelli up big. Coming up 47 pins. He'll do just that 8-frame strike.
Remember, folks, 50 bonus pins to the winner each match. Jesper Svensson and E.J. Tackett are only undefeated players. It looks like Simonson and Tommy Jones are going to be over after 3 games. Simonelli and Sean Rash in command. Looked like identical ripped 7s for Simonelli on that left lane.
That one was really pure.
You liked it. Rash, nice lead. Single pin spare conversion. Sean Rash. Simonelli takes care of that 7-pin. Left lane, Sean Rash. Again, that 10-pin. Looking good into his 10th frame. Tommy Jones does drop all 10. A big hole late against Simonelli. All 10 down for Tommy Jones.
222 max for TJ. 225 for Sean Rash. Make it 224. Simonson max score looks like 218. Rash and Simonelli are going to win their matches.
Seedings at the PBA Tour Finals event here in Orlando, all based on between 2015, the first half of 2017. PBA Tour earnings.
Way to work, ball rep.
57 events for Tommy Jones and 13 shows, 3 titles. 7 seed. Rash the 8 seed. The youngster Simonson for Austin, Texas, another 10-pin.
Seeding for the stepladder finals. Remember, the winners of the stepladder finals will meet each other for the finale.
Fifth and final show, the PBA Tour Finals. So determine the third place winner in that last show from Orlando. Simonson wrapping up.
Oh, he left me hanging.
Simonelli's wrapped it up himself to move to 2-1. Rash will be 2-1. He'll knock off Simonson. Jones, Simonson 0-3. Bowling continuing in Orlando, Florida. Main Event Entertainment Center off International Drive. Been fun to watch so far. Group 2 standings after 3 games. EJ Tackett near 300 game in his third game, 299. He is 3-0. Simonelli now 2-1, 793. Barrett and Jones. Tommy 0-3 through 3 games. And Group 1, Jesper Svensson, 965, 3-0. Sean Rash now 2-1. Belmo, 3-time player of the year, 1-2. And Simonson winless so far. Dave Ryan, my Hall of Fame partner Randy Peterson with you here in Orlando. So you break things down with a qualifying over and positioning round play coming up next. What have you seen so far?
Dominance from Jesper Svensson and EJ Tackett. Jesper's going to be your #1 seed for Group 1. Simonelli has to beat EJ Tackett by 71 pins to capture the #1 seed in Group 2, but I don't see that happening. I think it's going to be all about Jesper and EJ.
More bowling coming up from Orlando. Positioning round, that is next in show #2 from here to Orlando, Florida. Been fun to watch on CBS Sports Network, the Main Event Entertainment Center. Players enjoying all the games here. Jesper Svensson can shoot hoops and knock down pins. They're bowling for this PBA Tour Finals trophy. Coming up, Svensson, Rash, Belmonte, and Anthony Simonson. The young star, only 20 years old. He tells us a few years back he did some homework to get ready for big moments like this. Still, it's all come pretty fast.
No, I definitely did not. It's been a dream come true. I was just thinking about it. I've actually I'm staying in this area for the week. I've been looking back and watching old videos and realizing Belmo, TJ, Rash, watching all those guys 5 or 6 years ago, growing up watching them, and then 5 or 6 years down the road, here I am competing with them. It's I think it's all happened a lot faster than I expected, but it's it's a dream come true.
What an incredible start to his young career out of Austin, Texas. But he's 0-3 so far in this event. Last match in match play lost to Sean Rash, 224-195. Now in the positioning round, and Svensson, who's been incredible through 3 matches. 965. Bonus spins through 3 wins, 150 of those. Get started with a strike.
And this is the pair that he just shot 279 on against Jason Belmonte.
Round robin results so far for Belmonte. You saw that. And the 7th pin goes late. Position round action underway here.
You got quiet earlier. I heard it 2 hours ago.
Good start for Rash. Blisters all 10 down. Into the pit. Young 2-hander from Texas. Great help on the 10 pin.
Looking for my first double in a while.
Numbers for Rash so far, 2-1 record. Comes a little bit high, and late hit on the 4 pin.
More than 4.
Bad footing. He's got a little slide sock on his left
Take your time.
on his left shoe to try to help him with his approach. It's something you don't see a whole lot with professionals.
Unique footwork approach to be sure for Svensson. And a 7-pin for Jesper. Simonson back up.
He's got a gripping sole on the heel and extra slide on the sole. That little blue sock he's wearing there. Oh my. Rip the rack 6-pin, are you kidding me? He hasn't shot a lot of spares.
He hasn't had to. 965 in 3 games. Bottom play. 6-pin for Simonson.
Well, let's remind everyone that that 965 includes 150 bonus pins. He shot 815 for his 3 games. 268, 268, 279.
Wow. What a pace.
And he's done it all with a urethane bowling ball, folks. We used urethane. I'm trying to remember what year urethane came out when I was on tour, but it was, I want to say it was somewhere in the 80s when urethane first came out. Maybe 85 or 6. 83, 84, 85, somewhere in there is when urethane first came out. Prior to that, we used plastic and rubber.
Pin.
Now, granted, the engine inside the bowling balls are much more aggressive, more complex, as we see Jason Belmonte using urethane as well. But they've got bigger engines. They're dynamically stronger. But the cover stocks, I think, aren't all that dissimilar than what we used to use.
Two-hand from down under. It's got all 10 down. So it really has changed the game dramatically.
Reactive resin completely changed the game. There was a bowling ball that came out back in the 90s. It was called the Excalibur, and it completely changed everything.
Because
much stronger, much more aggressive. And then with computers and what they can do with designs now and everything being CAD design, you can really make some strong equipment. The engines are so strong and the outsides are strong, but it's still a blend of getting the cover stock and weight block to match up well.
4 goes down late for Sean Rash.
Wow. There's the blue oil all over that gold bowling ball of Anthony Simonson's. There you go.
Feeling better, looking better here in the position round. Show 2, game 3. Look at those numbers. Oh my.
And then throw 150 on top of it for winning.
It stays hot.
And it's standard.
Pins have no chance, Randy. No chance at all.
No, you're right. And sorry, in a standard event that involves round robin match play, you get 30 bonus pins for winning a match. But for this event, because of the number of games, thought it would be a great idea to give 50 for a win, and I think it's the right move. Beautiful. In a standard event, normally 24 games of round robin match play. You've got 24 chances of winning 30 bonus pins.
A rare non-strike for Svensson.
Back-to-back on that lane. Oh, no, excuse me. Sorry, he left the 7-pin in the second frame.
again here in the 5th. There's the mark. No opens for Svensson. Check our Barbasol close shave of the day replay involving Sean Rash.
Comes in just a little bit light and shakes him up. 4-pin looks like it's going to stand. And finally gets knocked to the ground. Sean, a little body English. And the result is still a strike for the former Player of the Year, Sean Rash.
Belmonte. A lot of ball speed there. 10-pin stands. You liked it?
Well, he's stayed with urethane every game that he's bowled, and that's been the hit that he hasn't carried, that ring 10. And light again. Out! The Magic Man. Now you see it, now you don't.
I like that. Nicknames all over the place.
Good grief. He's got a couple of nice hits, though. I mean, hey, there's nothing wrong with catching a break. I mean, look how lucky you got to work with me again.
Nothing luckier, my friend. Oh, it's great to see RP. You know that?
That was a joke.
No.
I'm the lucky one, buddy.
Thanks.
And no trip 4 this time.
Not this time. 4-pin Sean Rash. Position round play rolls on here. Game 3 of show 2. They're 5 in all at the main event PBA Tour Finals this year in Orlando. We continue to truck right through this great bowling.
Well, nobody's going to catch Jesper, but Belmo and Sean Rash are battling for 2nd and 3rd. Belmonte currently 35 back.
Weeknights at 6 Eastern, host Adam Shine turns enthusiasm up to 11 as he gives you his take on everything happening in sports on and off the field. On Time to Shine, only on the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Better look, more confidence here for Simonson.
Waiting for pins. Here they are now, but Sean Rash and Jason Belmonte, if they both win their matches, again, Belmonte would have to beat Sean Rash's score by 36 pins to overtake 2nd.
How you gentlemen doing over here?
He's doing better, that's for sure.
A little better. I got a 4-bagger.
Simonson Belmonte, close match here. Position round play rolls on from Orlando on CBS Sports Network. It's the PBA Tour.
We are back with our Columbia 300 fun fact, and I'm here with my contestant. He is smooth, and he goes by the name of Jadis. Jadis, how are you doing, buddy?
Good.
Are you having fun?
Yes.
Yes. Who's your favorite bowler?
TJ Tackett.
EJ Tackett. All right, so now this bowling pin is really heavy in my hand. Can you hold it for me? All right, and I want you to hold this hat. So we're going to play a game. If you answer the question correctly, you're going to go home with this autographed bowling pin signed by the best bowlers in the world. Or if you get it wrong, you're going to go home with that hat and maybe give it to your dad for Father's Day. Are you ready? All right, here's the question. Which player in this competition is the reigning PBA Player of the Year? Is it A, Jason Belmonte, B, Anthony Simonson, C, Jesper Svensson, or D, EJ Tackett?
EJ Tackett.
EJ Tackett, that is correct. Congratulations, man. You're going to go home with this autographed bowling pin signed by the best bowlers in the world, and also give that hat to your dad for Father's Day. Congratulations.
Way to go. Fantastic job. He knew it was EJ Tackett, reigning PBA Tour Player of the Year.
What lane? I don't know.
Our contestants so far with the Columbia 300 Fun Fact doing very well for themselves. Perfect 2 for 2 on our shows thus far. Let's see if that continues. Throughout our broadcast from here in Orlando. Svensson. Not this time. Little trouble for the first time in 2 shows.
What happened? Must be getting tired from striking so much. Big shot now, Belmonte trying to capture that second seed. Oh, nice break, tripping the 410.
What's this? Potential open for Svensson. Tough spare.
Oh.
And an open frame for the first time in almost 2 full shows for Jesper Svensson. It's time for the hammer tough spare replay. Randy couldn't quite make it happen, could he?
Well, he caught too much of the 2-pin. Almost got it back door, but a little too heavy. Leaves the 6, and it's the first open for Jesper Svensson.
Belmonte shreds the rack. All 10 down, flush strike.
Like that one immediately out of his hand, too.
Svensson off the open. Strikes left lane. After absolutely steamrolling the competition through 3 games. First time he's been tested.
Well, right now, it's all about Jason Belmonte and Sean Rash. And if Jason can actually put Simonson away and beat Sean Rash's score by 36 pins.
Hard to strike when the 1-3 are.
You know, every shot makes somebody happy, Dave, and it's not Sean Rash that's pleased with that one, but it certainly helps Belmonte's cause.
Simonson converts. Sean Rash does the same, 10-pin.
Shot.
Frame now, Simonson. Down 10 to Belmonte. All 10 down. Sean Rash. Another big strike. Latter stages of this position round match.
Svensson's going to be your #1 seed for Group 1. It's all about this man right here. He's in the driver's seat. Max score 279. Yeah. And that's the one that's given him the most trouble. Either a ring 10 or that little half 10. Belmonte's in the 230s right now. Rash in the 2 teens. Max score for Rash 247. And Svensson doing what he does best.
Strike fest. Entire time so far in Orlando for Jesper Svensson. 10-pin there for Belmo.
These 8 players earn their way to this great championship. Something that started 2.5 years ago, and top 8 money winners chasing their dreams around the world here at this one venue. Pretty special.
I detected a real confidence yesterday in speaking with our 4 seed Jesper Svensson. Took quite a bit of time off leading up to this event. Tournament in Maine. Back home to Sweden.
Belmonte here in the 9th frame. Max score now 258. Simonson 259. Yeah, he got really fast with that.
Damn it.
Rash just needs to hold on now. Another strike here. And Sean Rash's chances of holding on to the number 2 seed are going to be really good.
Nice late tap on the 10 pin. That'll work, won't it?
Yeah, look, a little UPS on the 10 pin here. Take a look after this spare shot by Belmo. Sean's pin action here, and we like to call this the UPS now. We got that from Bopo, Portland, Maine. That's what they call the messenger.
I like that.
Yeah, UPS, I like it. You know what? That was pretty fast. You know what they call my messenger?
What?
Pony Express.
A little different in your day, wasn't it?
A little slower.
John Rash left lane.
There's your number 2 seed right there. Whoa.
Nice. Tapping a couple times in
Yeah, I'm
Orlando
fine,
here
thank
for Simonson.
That is not the first time he's gone over the foul line with a ball in his hand.
Amigo.
Go ahead, take your time.
So in order, it'll be Jesper Svensson as we take a look one more time at. He's so far forward trying to get around the ball return. He hits the ball return cover as he's going to the foul line and then pulls up right before he gets to the foul line. And as long as his ball doesn't leave, as long as his hand doesn't leave the ball, as long as he doesn't let go of it, it's not a foul. Group 1 in order. Jesper Svensson, your number 1 seed, followed by Sean Rash, Jason Belmonte, and Anthony Simonson.
Not the result Simonson had hoped for, to be sure. 0-3 in the round robin match play. Now position round. Wow, Sean Rash takes care of the 3 pins there. 3-6-10 all down for Sean. Svensson started this event as the 4 seed Group 1, and he has been brilliant. 1 open frame in position round play. That's been it. Only trouble he's had. Svensson will be the top seed in Group 1, and for good reason. Fantastic bowling for the sensational young Swede. Shredding the rack on a regular basis in Orlando here today.
Insightful sports conversation and debate. Behind the mic and now in front of the camera. Tiki and Tierney, weekdays at 3 on CBS Sports Network. Go!
Sean Rash, 234, 222 in the position round. A victory over Jesper Svensson. Anthony Simonson, 259, 245 over Jason Belmonte. Anthony happy with that shot. Leading us to the standings. Svensson, Randy, just brilliant throughout this event.
Yeah, I mean, he just rock solid. He got off to such a huge start with back-to-back 268s and then 279, and he never looked back. Sean Rash made a nice comeback to capture the number 2 seed, and followed by Belmonte and Simonson.
Group 1 stepladder semifinal seedings are set. Group 2 positioning round. Position round here. It's Tackett, Simonelli, Barrett, and Jones.
Nice lead for E.J. Tackett going in. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Ryan Simonelli and Dom Barrett for that 2nd and 3rd seed.
E.J. Tackett in near 300 game in his 3rd game of round robin play. Look at that. 299. 913, including the bonus pins. 7 pin to start. Position round play.
299 last time we saw him.
Not the start Dom Barrett
That was
won
a good one.
at all. Tackett takes care of
Tried to
business.
miss
No
it
problem
again.
there for EJ.
Missed 7 pins?
2-4-10, miss it, 8 out for Dom Barrett. Only 16 back of Ryan Simonelli. Simonelli on the pair that Jesper Svensson just came off of. We talked about last time where Svensson's urethane ball pushes oil down the lane and makes it tight down lane for Simonelli.
Tommy Jones, victim of Simonelli in the last round robin matchup. Single pin spare conversion. Ryan Simonelli. He beat Dom Barrett. Lost E.J. Tackett. And took care of Jones. Wrapping up round robin play.
Tommy Jones 0 for 3. Hard to believe. He's probably gone through just about every bowling ball in his arsenal that he brought here to Orlando, trying to figure out a way to strike, getting set for the stepladder finals. That's the head scratcher for Simonelli. You know, he caught it late the first time he followed Svensson, and early on he's having the same issues he had last time. Oh.
Not the start that Dom Barrett had envisioned.
Back to
Open
back.
now, the 7-10 coming up.
Sorry, Dave. Back-to-back open frames unless Dom can convert the 7-10 split. It's only been made 3 times on television. National television, I should say. I made it. I made it during the Miller High Life Pins game in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. But that wasn't on network television. I made it in front of Mark McDowell and Curtis Odom in a specialty event that we did.
Too bad it wasn't on TV.
It actually was, but only locally. And I have.
Is it on YouTube? Is a question.
I have the DVD at home. I'll lend it
to prove it to everyone.
I'll lend it to you.
Mark Roth in 1980, John Mazza in 91, Jeste Rook in 91. Only 3 national TV 7-10 split conversions, 3 all time. Dom Barrett happier with that shot to be sure. After a couple of opens here in position round play. And on with E.J. Tackett.
The young man has learned how to bowl in a very short period of time out here. And it's pretty fun to watch when he gets it going. Yeah, beautiful there by TJ. Swing looks a little bit looser.
Yeah, trying to put that 0-3 record in the round robin play in the rearview mirror. Not easy to do. Simonelli, all 10 down.
Yeah, there's no chops in this event, no hacks. top 8 best players in the world over the last 2.5 years.
Tommy Jones, 10-time member of Team USA.
Really? Hard to believe that didn't strike. Mix them up, baby.
Jones, there's a 10-pin. Tommy overcoming the hip and neck problems in recent years. Told us yesterday it feels very good. Getting close to 100%. Not easy as you get older. Tommy's 38 now. Hurry there and look out. Missed the pocket light.
Well, you see what he did there? He just kind of mimicked his release where he kind of got around the side of it early and it made the ball scoot. And a big 4. Dom Barrett just wants to find a rock to crawl under right now.
Walter Ray Williams Jr., Norcross, Georgia. You not call it, Randy. 05. Only TV conversion of the big 4. Suburban Atlanta. Dom. 4-7, not the 6-10. So Walter Ray's record will still stand. More coming up from Orlando, Florida. EJ Tackett has bowled so well so far. We're down 37 pins in this position round match. Group 2 with Ryan Simonelli from Cheektowaga, New York. He's working on a 4-bagger currently. It's one match happening. Jones and Barrett in the other. Unfamiliar territory for EJ Tackett. Works on a spare here. 6th frame. Ten-pin.
Well, he's got a 136-pin lead over, excuse me, he's got a 120-pin lead over Ryan Simonelli. Ryan would have to beat him by 71 pins to capture the #1 seed. Now, with that being said, we are not that far from that. Simonelli can strike out for 279, and right now EJ Tackett's going at 191.
Turkey for Barrett. Dom down 46 pins to Tommy Jones. Tackett works on a spare. 7th frame.
16-pounder with all those revs goes through the pins pretty hard. Now TJ working on 279 as well.
7th frame. Turkey and the 4-pin stance for Tommy Jones.
That was good.
Simonelli still in it. Remember, if Ryan Simonelli wins, he picks up 50 additional bonus pins. 120 back of EJ Tackett. And he had to beat him by 71. Got it.
Simonelli's bowled very well here in Orlando. Definitely in a groove. Jones, the 0-3 round-robin match play record, but his best bowling has come here in this position round match. Frame and a 10-pin.
Shaker 10. Big shot here for Tackett.
Frame for EJ, all 10 down.
That gets him back into the 200s. One more, he's in the 2 teens. He would just need a mark to hold on to the #1 seed if Simonelli takes it off the sheet.
Stuck.
There it is. A mark. Nothing Simonelli can do about it. EJ needs just a mark in the 10th. Don Barrett making a nice comeback after early on. It looked like he could use a swig of Granddad's cough syrup. He's feeling a little bit better about himself now with the 4-bagger.
I would say so after a very tough start. 7-10 and a big 4, neither of which he could convert. Nearly unmakeable spares. This 9th frame.
Yeah, good shot by Dom. Nice comeback.
5-bagger. Simonelli has been scintillating in this match and continues to just bulldoze the pins down with ease.
Now it looks like EJ Tackett with a mark will be your #1 seed. Simonelli will be #2, followed by Dom Barrett and this guy, Tommy Jones.
Svensson, Rash, Belmonte, Simonson, the top 4 seeds from Group 1. So Group 2 shaping up. After 2 shows.
And a nice run by Ryan Simonelli, but it won't be enough to overtake EJ Tackett.
So be sure to join us for show 3, semifinals, Group 1 step ladder.
You know I don't like seeing the solid 8. I left the solid 8 to lose the Touring Players Championship against Ernie Schlegel back in '95. Lost by a pin, needed the first hit. So the solid 8 pin and I are not on speaking terms. And in fact, every time I see one, it's a good thing I have my therapist on speed dial.
Oh, Randy, at least you can make fun of yourself. I appreciate that about you. It's good. There's the 8 pin.
No, it's way not over yet.
You don't watch that video, do you? You don't go back on YouTube and watch that ever?
No, never, as far as you know.
I think that's healthy.
Dave, I sit there and I watch it on YouTube and I cry. It was only 22 years ago.
It's going to be okay, buddy.
Thank you. Enjoyed it. Thank you.
Much better bowling for Tommy Jones. Quick start has a win here in position round play. That's good news. EJ Tackett was perfect until running into Ryan Simonelli here.
Nice comeback in 231 for Tackett, but it's Simonelli with his 268. He'll get the 50 bonus, but EJ will be your #1 seed, followed by Ryan Simonelli, Dom Barrett, and Tommy Jones.
1 win each for Barrett and Jones then after this match wraps up.
Oh, it'd be bad if I backed it up. It'd be bad.
Dom beat Tommy Jones 249, 245 in the 10th. In game 4, round robin play.
Congratulations.
It's official, 227, 222. Group 2 wraps up position round play from Orlando, Florida. And we'll wrap things up when we return. PBA Tour Finals on CBS Sports Network.
The main event PBA Tour Finals on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by HotelPlanner.com. The best place to book hotel rooms. Best rooms, best rate, guaranteed. And by the Grand Casino Hotel and Resort, Oklahoma City area's premier casino resort experience.
Seating is set. Group 1, Group 2 readies. It's time now for the Grand Casino Road to the championship. Svensson, sensational.
Just unbeatable for 3 games. And the one shot that he did split, he actually told us that he thought he threw that one pretty good, but it wasn't even close as he leads by 105 over Sean Rash.
50 bonus pins for each win. Group 2, EJ Tackett, top seed.
Well, it got a little interesting there in the position round match, but EJ closed out with a 5-bagger and locked up that number 1 position by 33 pins over Ryan Simonelli.
Tackett, Simonelli, Barrett Jones. Seeds are set. Main event, PBA Tour Finals, Entertainment Center. It's been a lot of fun for the players and fans.
I love that game.